Hello, my friends. So happy to see you today, and thank you for joining me on the Touching the Edge channel. And thank you for being willing to recognize the need to be aware of what your edge is. What are you hiding from yourself? Our edge is our edge of limitation. Our edge is what we're not comfortable with. It's what we need to hide from in terms of making ourselves uncomfortable and being honest with ourselves. In that spirit, I'd like to tell you the story of the Black Spring. The Black Spring was a poisonous spring right near a small village, a small community, and this spring was known to be very poisonous to any that would drink from it. Any animals, any human beings would begin to develop psychosis when it would drink from this poisoned water. This water had the effect of making the drinker have an incredible thirst to want to drink more of it. It also had the effect of creating a sort of psychosis of being convinced that the person who drank was justified in whatever action that they would take. The Black Spring would gradually create a madness that would create judgment and hatred for any of those around who opposed what they felt was true. The closer you would come to the person, the more they would have resentment and hate. So of course the Black Spring is really all of our connection to society, even to family, in a way that sometimes we can be poisoned by the groups that we come from in developing hatred for others to sort of reinforce the commitment to our group of origin. The Black Spring is in many ways related to the internet as we know it, because the internet is not our friend, and it activates a drive to get more, to just get as much information as we can that reinforces our own pre-existing view. And so, I think that we have to be willing to question ourselves if we are willing to do or say things at another point of our life we would never have imagined. If you are willing to, as an example, to go to a small child and say really terrible things to them, or be willing to damage someone to the point that they feel like they can't go on, at another point in your life you would not have been able to imagine it. And now in this time, no holds are barred. You just feel like you just want to devastate that person. I think it's worth at least taking a look at. The Black Spring is like scratching an itch. It's like poison ivy. The more we scratch it, the more inflamed it becomes. And so I want to encourage you to take a step back from it, because once we drink deeply of it, we can no longer assess for ourselves. And part, to me, of the way of doing it is what is your contact with your values? Are you starting to lose the mooring, the contact with what your essential values are? One of mine is positive indifference. And one of the things that's been happening is that I've been gradually losing my connection to positive indifference. This sense that no matter what, I love life and I love the experience of living, and I love and feel that no matter what direction it goes, it's the right direction for me in that flow. And so I began to lose that positive indifference, and this lets me know that I'm drinking too deeply of the Black Spring. And so I'm going to activate a commitment to getting back to what I value and being active in the world, but not activating so much that I lose my connection to my own code of honor. So thank you for your time, and please be in contact with me. I'm going to be putting out some information here and really activating my relationship to getting back to what I truly value, so I can radiate what I really feel like I want to in the world, rather than radiating demonization. I want to be honest, I want to be able to set limits, but I want to not lose contact with the fact of a shared humanity. So thank you for your time. Thank you for helping to see the beauty in us when we can appear so ugly. I wish for you a wonderful day. Here we go. And I bring my hands together and I bow to you, my friend, and I say namaste. May we realize that we want to drink of good, clean water that helps us to purify rather than cloud. I hope for you a wonderful experience today, and I know that you're the right person for the job. Have a great day.